We're live this evening from Blunston Arena. You join us for this T20 between the Viking and the Lions. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that. Not a cloud in the sky.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
Interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there will be something early for the bowlers, but the captain is asking their openers to get the pads on.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Cornwall has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Played down the wrong line on the first ball.
Right in behind it for the first ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Absolutely nailed it.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot, saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them. Head comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Right out of the middle.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Lions are none for 13. Root, a spinner coming into the attack.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. got right in behind it.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well there, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Solid defence, very compact.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
10 runs added in that over. The Lions are none for 23. Cornwall from the River End. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yes.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yes. Nice bowling. Yep. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end. Smothered the spin, played it well.
Digs out the Yorker.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
8 runs added there. The Lions are none for 31. Gregory coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
A few moves made in the field.
Yes. Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah, yep.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
9 runs added in that over. The Lions are none for 40. McCoy, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the river end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Nice shot.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Roots, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep. Yes.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Can't see why this would be overturned. Looks to have struck right in front.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there.
Roy was confident of a not-out decision and fully justified in taking that review.
Yes, nice bowling.
Head shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yes. Nice bowling.
They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Yep.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yes, nice bowling.
That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Yeah.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Nicely played.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Over ends, so too does the power play. Change is coming in the field. The Vikings can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Khan, the left armour, is the new bowler from the River end.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yes.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
No. Yep. Yes.
This should be close.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Lions are none for 76. Going with pace now.
Right armour is coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yes. No. Catch it!
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Brings up the batsman's half-century.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here. Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Yes. Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
End of the eighth over.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's the over. The Lions are none for 91.
Yeah. No!
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot, a pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep. No!
Straight to the fielder.
Yes. Yeah.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Going with spin now.
Coming on to bowl.
Solid defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Edged, unplayable. Roy is quick to review this. It'll be interesting to see the outcome of this.